Sao Sreymao, I am a graduate from Phnom Silpa that practical on we painting at the school. So after that, I moved to get a job as a mural painting in Siem Reap in the national park that work based on environmental. And then I get a no-minute job to work in another province along the Mekong with the community, also in pro environment program, but it's based more practical on livelihood and traditional classical dancing, music, something like that, more than painting. So because travel a lot during that time, and I has no much time for drawing, but I has a lot of time for take photo, collecting photo with the community. Then I start to find thinking something different way. Else, I also had to bring my artwork with me around. It's also the started that I look into the technical to find a way how I can work easily that bring work with me. Actually, I already gave up to making art. When making in art community for me, making art and make a business is two different things, like commercial and make art. So because I work at the first in 2008, I really want to be an artist. I practice a lot and sketching a lot, do a lot of different and research a lot of things. But then that is also the year that I had the first exhibition with the art that you can see about talking about women issue and environment connected between that. But after that, I just feel like art means nothing. I feel uncomfortable to make art. So after that, and I look back to the community, I feel like the community need book more than art because I see many artists, it just like didn't do anything for the community. So I gave up to want to be artist and I practice to be as a illustrator, like drawing a book and create more book. That time my mission start to build the book, then to be an artist. Yes, that. And then until 2016, I joined a contemporary art class with a social art project. Then I realized we can use art in many different ways to show up what we want to talk about the community. It actually I do it before, but I has no really goal vision. I just like do it because I want to beside practice. I just make it whatever I want to say, but it's not really strong focus. Until that I joined the class, I know that that is I can talk about community clear if I want to show in my work. Yeah. I always has a question a lot with the community. What's going on? I always ask the question. So mostly my artwork is only the question asked to people. But when the people reaction to me, it's like the audience reaction to me. I think it's a good answer what I want in the community. So mean my artwork is the question to ask the people around, and what they react back is the best answer. I love sketch so much. Like even I quit study art, I feel like in the past during I study art, I spent because I really give up with art. Many people say that I has no intelligence with art. And I do many things. I escape from my art class and go to like walk around, just be a disappointed person. But I never stop sketching. So from that, I still keep sketching until I joined the art class. I think I should pick up what I love the most, make what I has collecting around. This also the part why my photo and sketching are going on between in technical what I practice. Almost artwork is kind of favorite, but I love when we start at the first exhibition with me with my new project as a cranial. I look to those artwork, I feel so fresh and I can see how I start a new way that I didn't expect before. that I can put it together and become artwork and people appreciate it. And it's not just about people appreciate it. It's me that I can't believe this is. I can put. I like take photo and I can sketch and I can put together and then it becomes something that you can tell a long story in those images. After I graduated from contemporary art class also projects, my man, myself start to do a lot of observe on Cambodia development and also about the environment issue that happened in Cambodia. The same time, it reminding me about my experience that I used to work in the community island on the Mekong. Then I keep question what's going on because during the past I used to work for create ecotourism to make the community fighting back with the dam. So, and then I go back again and do research what's going on. But then to work on the community and also go to the place has the problem, the face the problem, like I said to what the people are meeting, what the people face, and then the photo that I took along 1 year in those community, I make it to become an art. And then like use the photo and sketching what I see, the image in my mind, what is the issue that I want to put in the inside to make the people see what's happening and what the dam affection to the community and also what the it's about happening and from the past and nowadays. And after I do all those photo and sketch, I still has a lot of questions. So it's not it couldn't stop me asking the question. Then the end I decide to build up the village that built from the rag. Because my question, the main question is I keep asking, do we really need a lie? A lie. And I thinking about like election energy. Then I build a lie, a rag house, and then I burn it as a performing in the open show connect with my artwork, my photo that I took along. And then it become processing to be one part of the water of under the water. During election, my election, that time we has a lot of protection in Cambodia. And to be a person live in the community, live in the country, I feel so depression. I want to say something. But that time I also not really, as I say, I don't want to be artist anymore. I want to be something that work for the community, do a book or something like that. But that I got invited for be a facilitator, have the people who are join our city to do something, and also Bonnie that you are involved with that to train the people to join your performing. And that time we don't have people practice join your facility, join your performance. And then I put it myself and find the topic to talking about what going on, how I feel to be me in the community. That is my first performance, and I love it so much for that time. And I wish to continue from time to time. And the second time, also my favorite performance also is joining with a social art project to talking about myself. And that time is about the election again. So seem like every time I had in Cambodia has election, I feel so depressed because I don't know how to pick up who is gonna vote for, and I don't know how to express what's going on and who. So like it's the most time I am depressed, and it's good to push it out and share to the people how I feeling. To do performance, I like performance a lot because every time I perform, I feel like I push all the anger and soul inside it, and what I has deep inside, it just show out. So I love performance, but when I drawing, I don't know how it connected together. But for me, every picture I took the photo, it can repeat again. Imagine the storyteller inside, put it again on the photo. It keep like remind me all those activity happened from the past and put inside it. Every time I do it, it give me a big passion and give, as I say, when the people react what I'm doing, I feel that is the result, the big result, what you are trying to tell the audience. Even they didn't understand it. Every time, even they ask me, why you do that? And I start to have a long story and I feel close to the people, tell the story. I don't know another artist, but for me, it's so hard to write what I want to say in the paper. We still has a limited to talk out. But when we close to the people ask the question, we can tell the whole story what are inside, deep inside that want to share. So every time I'm sharing with one people, I believe one people will talk to the 10 people. So this is the big spreading what we are talking. And I believe that VCP are more heard than we are put on the micro and speak it out. For my personal, I really has a low education. I think I only spent 4 years at the public school, but then I has an opportunity to study art, and then those art is trying me back to work for the community. So I believe that if I create a lot of book, my image, my artwork that in the book can give the good message to the community, and the community can get more uh, pushing the people to arrive the level of sustainable and education and connected with the art what I make in my book. And I also create my own book to give more the information like illustrator. And also at the moment I also has a job that work with the government to build a new public book for grade 10, grade 11 and grade 12 for my job to do illustrator with the public school. But to be an artist, you know a lot of mistake to give in that and spreading. It also big fight with the government also when you do a lot of what you want to mistake inside, because they want to show something different and you have your main point how you want to show in those to put inside those books with your art image, your art sketch in there. At the moment, I also join, will be on show, current exhibition that will be happen in Phnom Penh City. That my work is gonna be a golden, the pig, what's it? The golden pig year. So I hope like everyone will like it.